JSW Steel recently made a big announcement about a major investment in green energy using federal funding. It's where we begin this edition of News 9 Live at 5. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jamie Baker.
And I'm Dylan Cleland. News 9's Bill Steinbach has been following the story. He joins us live tonight in Mingo Junction with a breakdown of the funding after speaking with JSW company representatives earlier today. Bill, good evening.
Thank you very much, Dylan and Jamie, and good evening to you. This is a story that we first brought to you last week of a $43 million investment coming to JSW Steel USA in Mingo Junction. Now, this money is coming from, in part, a partnership between the federal government and the state government working with the Department of Energy. And earlier this afternoon, I caught up with JSW Steel officials to learn about the specifics of the project and what it means for them. JSW Steel USA recently announced $43 million in funding coming from a collaborative effort between the state government and the federal government. The funding is being put toward developing green energy technologies, mostly in wind power.
The $43.5 million approximately is a tax credit that is going to go towards new investments for the Mingo facility that will be implemented from now until the end of 2025.
This is a project through the Department of Energy to invest nationally in new tech that is expected to create jobs and develop the technology. The investment is expected to grow the organization as the new tech becomes part of the everyday business.
So the intent was to become more self-sufficient in our ability to make the steel for ourselves, so the steel that we use for ourselves. That was the reason why Mingo came into the story. And Mingo had been idled for a considerable period of time. This investment brought back, I think today we are at approximately 407 employees.
The components being made are part of the facility's post-pandemic expansion, and the funds will allow for the steel needed for wind-generated power.
It's going to be a twin-tank degasser and some very significant caster upgrades to allow us to produce heavier, thicker slabs that can be used in the heavier plate production, in addition to several infrastructure projects that are needed for us to maintain that productivity. Our workforce continues to grow. Obviously, coming out of COVID, we had some challenges. We're working with Jobs Ohio. We've had some success continuing to hire, and we will continue to hire as this project comes to completion.
The main purpose of this investment from the Department of Energy is to create cleaner energy and green jobs.
I think the really exciting piece of this is that obviously there's a commitment towards greener steel, and that's where the benefit of this comes not only to the company and not only to the local community, but even as a national economy.
Now, as far as the timeline for those projects through 2025, be sure to stick with News 9 as we'll continue to provide updates as well as on any expanding job availabilities here at JSW Steel USA. Those plans still have yet to be finalized by the company, but of course, we'll be sure to provide them when they become available. Reporting in Jefferson County, I'm Bill Steinbach for News 9 Live at 5.
Hi, I'm Dylan Cleland. Thanks for watching. And here's another video to check out, and be sure to subscribe to our channel.